It's not just you. The world is coming for your mind. From the moment you wake up, you are flooded with noise, notifications, opinions, comparisons, and distractions. It's not random, it's engineered, and if you don't defend your mind, it becomes theirs. See, people think mental toughness is some motivational flex, quotes on walls, cold showers, fake hustle. It's not, it's survival. Your mind is the first place life strikes, and if it's soft, it'll fold before the real punches even land. Imagine a soldier stepping into battle with no armor, no training, and no awareness. That's how most people live every day, mentally exposed, emotionally fragile, and easily shattered by criticism, setbacks, or silence. The worst part? They don't even realize they're under attack. They've normalized the weakness, coddled by comfort, trapped in cycles of overthinking, addicted to being liked, validated, and entertained. But not you. You're here because some part of you knows you need armor, real armor. Building a bulletproof mindset isn't about being cold. It's about being ready. It's about walking into chaos and staying centered. About facing pressure and not flinching. So ask yourself, when life punches, do you punch back or break? Let's find out what separates the mentally fragile from the mentally forged. Resilience, unshakable belief, emotional control, anti-fragility. These aren't traits you're born with. They're earned under fire. And the people who walk around with bulletproof minds, they've bled for it. Take resilience. It's not the ability to avoid failure. It's the refusal to stay down. David Goggins wasn't born hard. He was broken, abused, overweight, and drowning, but he chose to get up again and again until the world couldn't deny his strength. That's resilience, not perfection. Bounce. Then there's unshakable belief, when no one else sees it. Viktor Frankl, in the darkest corner of humanity, a Nazi concentration camp, still believed life had meaning. That's the kind of belief no critic, no circumstance, and no setback can touch. That belief becomes a force field, a shield. Emotional control is next. The world will tempt you to react, to lash out, break down, spiral. But bulletproof minds don't react. They respond. They see the storm coming and stay calm. Kobe Bryant could miss 5 shots in a row and still demand the ball for the 6th. Why? Because the outcome never dictated his self-worth. His emotions weren't in the driver's seat, he was. And then there's anti-fragility, not just surviving pain, but growing from it. The chaos makes them sharper. The pressure becomes power. They get hit and get stronger. These are the pillars. Without them, you're mentally naked. With them, you're unstoppable. You weren't born weak, but the world you live in wants to keep you that way. Most minds today aren't broken by tragedy. They're dulled by comfort. We live in a dopamine-soaked society, scrolling, snacking, numbing. Every moment of discomfort is instantly avoided. A notification here, a binge watch there, a swipe to somewhere easier, and over time, this daily sedation chips away at your resilience. The mental muscle atrophies. And here's the terrifying part. You don't even notice it happening. Your ancestors fought predators. You panic when the Wi-Fi lags. That's the gap. Mental fragility doesn't scream. It whispers. It tells you you're just tired when you're avoiding discipline. It says, you'll start tomorrow when you fear failing today. It dresses up avoidance as rest. And the more you listen, the weaker you get. Now look at the story of Marcus. Grew up in wealth, private schools, tutors, zero adversity. On paper, his life was flawless. But when he finally launched his first company, and the market punched back hard, he collapsed. Lawsuits, criticism, layoffs. The pressure crushed him. Anxiety attacks, isolation, self-doubt. Why? Because he'd never built mental armor. He'd never learned to lose, to fight, or to feel friction. Life had padded his path until it didn't. Compare that to Maria, raised by a single mother working 2 jobs, rejected from every school she applied to. She learned to stretch $20 over 5 days and still show up to class. Life hit her early, but that pain became practice. Her setbacks taught her grit. So when things went wrong later in life, and they did, she didn't fold. She adapted. She endured. And she grew. It's not about privilege, it's about exposure, about reps. You train your body with weights, but who's training your mind? If every moment of discomfort is avoided, you rob yourself of the strength discomfort creates. We've normalized mental weakness because it's convenient, but convenience is the enemy of resilience. The truth? If you're not deliberately putting yourself in situations that stretch your mind, then life will do it for you, and you won't be ready. Weak minds don't survive storms. They get swallowed by them. So ask yourself, when was the last time you chose the harder path? The one with friction, with fear? Because that path, the one you keep avoiding, that's the one that builds the bulletproof version of you. You want to be mentally bulletproof? Then stop treating your mind like it's optional. Treat it like a weapon. And weapons require maintenance. Just like muscles, your mindset needs daily resistance, friction, and tension. And here's the truth. The strongest minds don't rise on motivation. They rise on ritual. 1. Embrace discomfort daily. Every single day, you must do something that makes you uncomfortable. That's your sharpening stone. Cold showers, brutally honest conversations, uninterrupted focus blocks with zero distraction. Don't skip it. Don't negotiate. Make it hurt. Just enough to remind yourself that you're alive and in control. 2. Train emotional reaction time. Here's where most people fail. Someone triggers them and they explode, or freeze, or spiral. Bulletproof minds pause. They create space between stimulus and response. Breathe in, observe. Choose the best response, not the easiest one. That's control. That's power. You want to win at life? Stop reacting, start responding. 3. Write mental scripts. Every morning your mind wakes up in chaos. Don't let it drift. Direct it. Write your mental script. One powerful mantra. Repeat it until it's truth. Example, I control my thoughts. They don't control me. You say it like you mean it, like your life depends on it. Because it does. 4. Reflect with brutal honesty. Journaling isn't about cute reflections. It's about warfare. Ask, what did I run from today? Not just what went well. You want growth? Find the friction. Expose your patterns. Shine a light on your excuses. The truth will cut, but it also carves. 5. Set stretch goals, not safe goals. If your goals don't scare you, they don't grow you. Make it hurt a little. That's the mindset. The gym hurts. Facing the truth hurts. Pushing past limits hurts. But you either feel pain now or regret later. Choose your pain. These 5 habits aren't glamorous. They're not viral. But they're the foundation of inner armor. Ritual by ritual, you harden. Brick by brick, you build a fortress. The world lied to you. It told you pain was something to avoid, something shameful, something is wrong. But pain is a teacher, and the mentally unbreakable treat it like a mentor. Every setback, a signal. Every betrayal, a lesson. Every failure, a rep. That's how the bulletproof think. They don't just survive chaos, they harvest it. They grow from it. Remember this, a storm doesn't destroy a mountain, it sculpts it. So the next time life comes crashing down on you, don't ask why me, ask what now. Look at people like Tom. Abandoned at 13, in and out of shelters, and made it to the top of his industry, not because life was kind, but because he learned to fight smart. He studied his suffering like a blueprint. He didn't numb it. He dissected it. And what he found wasn't weakness, it was fuel. Chaos gives you 2 choices. Become a victim or become a weapon. The difference? Interpretation. Bulletproof minds know that the story you tell yourself during pain is more important than the pain itself. You can say, this broke me, or you can say, this built me, and both will be true depending on which path you choose. Turn the pain into purpose. That's how you win. Let's get one thing straight. Mental strength isn't just about inner peace, it's about mental warfare. You're not just battling fear, you're battling lies, criticism, comparison, your own voice telling you you're not good enough. And to win, you need street psychology, raw, street-level tactics that cut through noise. Doubt? Don't argue with it. Outwork it. When your brain whispers, you're not ready, answer with action. You don't negotiate with insecurity, you drown it in results. Critics? Understand this. Criticism is projection. People only throw stones from places they're stuck. Bulletproof minds don't get defensive. They get diagnostic. What does this say about them? What does it reveal about me? Use it as data, not a dagger. Excuses? They're lies in disguise. They sound reasonable, rational, even protective, but they're the velvet ropes keeping you small. Learn to hear them like a foreign language. When you say, "I'm too tired," translate it, "I'm choosing comfort over growth." Once you expose the lie, you strip its power. And remember, you are the one feeding your mental algorithm. What you watch, listen to, scroll, it's shaping your inner voice. Curate it like your life depends on it, because it does. The mentally bulletproof don't just resist doubt, they redirect it. They don't fear criticism, they filter it. And they don't fall for excuses, they execute anyway. The war is daily, and the enemy often lives in your head. So outsmart it, outspeak it, outlast it. Forget affirmations, forget feel-good fluff. You don't build a bulletproof mindset by lying to yourself. You build it by facing yourself, raw, unfiltered. No filters, no excuses, no soft landings, just truth. And the mirror is the only place that truth starts. Most people look in the mirror and see what they want to see. Winners, they see what's really there, not just the image, but the habits, the weakness, the hiding, the skipped workouts, the fake confidence, and the fear dressed up as logic. They don't flinch, they study it. Brutal self-honesty isn't self-hate, it's self-respect. It says, I'm worth telling the truth to. It doesn't mean tearing yourself down. It means not letting yourself off the hook. Want to get stronger? Ask the real questions. What did I avoid today that I should have faced? Where did I lie to myself? Am I operating from fear or purpose?